Still holding altcoins from 2021, hoping they'll come back one day? I hate to say it, but most never will. And the sooner you accept that truth, the sooner you could actually start winning in crypto. Hey, this is Colin. I help beginners in crypto cut through all the noise, cut through all the hype, and learn how to create real wealth in crypto using a simple framework, macro strategies, and a conviction-based portfolio. If you've been in crypto for a few years now, chances are you've got a wallet full of tokens that looked promising at one point in time, but now they're down like 90%, some even 98, 99%. And then you keep checking the charts thinking, man, if just maybe one day these at least get back to break even to where I just bought them at, I'm just going to get rid of them. I'm just going to unload them. I'm just going to take it as a break even. The problem is that most altcoins, they don't recover. So today, we're going to break down why that happens, how to spot the difference between a project that's dying versus one that's still alive, and what to do to finally move forward without all the emotional attachment. So if you've ever felt stuck holding bags that just never bounce, this video is going to set you free. So let's start off with why most 2021, 2022 altcoins are just dead weight. Let's be honest. In 2021, the market cycle, that market actually created thousands of altcoins. But here's the brutal truth. The majority of them were fueled by hype and not fundamentals. They pump because venture marketing capital, VC, venture capital marketing. You know what I'm saying? And influencers chasing clicks. Then retail FOMO, just FOMOing in at the top with all the green candles. Then once liquidity left, well, so did all the support. The life support was gone. Here's what happened next. Dev teams went silent. Discords dried up. Roadmaps stopped updating. And new investors stopped caring. You see, crypto's like the startup world on steroids. 90% of startups fail. And in crypto, it happens even faster. If a project doesn't evolve or attract new capital during the next cycle, it doesn't matter how low the price goes. It's not undervalued. It's unwanted. So the first mindset shift is this. Stop confusing cheap with valuable. A coin down 99% isn't always a deal. Sometimes it's just dead. Okay, next. Signs of life versus signs of death in a project. Let's get practical. How could you tell if an altcoin still has potential or if it's time to cut it loose? Here's what you can look for when it comes to signs of life. Active life on or development on GitHub or public updates, consistent communication from the founder or at least the team, new partnerships or integrations, growing community activity on Discord, Telegram, in any of the community groups such as that. There are real users, not just holders. Liquidity and trading volume is actually increasing. And here's what you can look for when it comes to signs of death in a project. No updates for like 6 months plus. A silent or vanished team. Token volume has been decreasing. It's under $100,000 per day, that is. And the social media, it's full of bots, no real engagement. The exchanges are delisting the tokens. The charts are showing endless lower highs after lower lows. You don't need to be a developer to spot this stuff. You just need to pay attention. If a project isn't adapting, building, or attracting new users in a new cycle, it's not coming back. Here's the key truth. Strong projects reinvent themselves. Dead ones recycle excuses. For example, look at how projects like Aave, Link, or AVAX rebuilt with upgrades and partnerships between new cycles versus how many 2021 meme coins completely just disappear. Survival requires momentum, not memories. Let's talk about how to stop emotional bag holding and rotate into stronger projects. This is where most people get stuck. They know that the project is probably done, but they can't sell because they're emotionally stuck. They're emotionally attached to that token, to that project. They've anchored themselves to their entry price, thinking, if I just wait long enough, it'll come back. That's called emotional bag holding, and it kills portfolios every cycle. Here's the truth. Markets don't care about your entry price. They care about momentum and capital rotation. Every bull run, liquidity rotates into new narrative. AI tokens, restaking or LRTs, real world assets, meme coins on new chains, layer 2 ecosystem. If you're clinging to 2021 bags that just haven't recovered, you're missing the rotation that's actually making people money right now. So here's what I recommend. Number one, audit your bags. List out every token that you hold. Then check every one using the signs of life checklist. If it fails 3 or more of that criteria, it's probably time to exit. And number two, redeploy into strength. Rotate that capital into projects that have real traction, active dev teams, strong narratives that are heading into the next liquidity wave, ecosystems alignment. Example, tokens that are tied to Ethereum, Bitcoin, or layer 2s. And number three, set rules, not feelings. Decide in advance when you're going to cut your losses and when you're going to take some profits. Maybe when you're up a couple X's, when maybe you're up like 200 or 200% or 300%, something like that. You start pulling out little bits of profits, but you got to make that plan and then you got to stick to it. Make those rules. Don't play by emotion. I've personally made these mistakes in the past, holding on to potential for way too long. And once I started rotating with conviction, everything changed. My results changed, made more profits. You can't climb higher if you're still clinging on to old bags. So if you want to avoid holding on to dead bags, learn how to rotate and ride the strongest trends, make sure you grab my Crypto Wealth Playbook, showing you how to build a conviction-based portfolio, or start with my free checklist. Go to cryptocolin.com or the link down below. And if you got any value at all in this content, you know what to do. You know what? I appreciate it if you did. Smash the like button, drop me a comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are. And if you're not yet subscribed, well, you better do that too. Click the bell so you're notified when the next video is out for you. And in the meantime, I got a playlist right about here that I believe you're going to find some value in here as well. So head on over there, check it out. I'll be there, and you have a great day. Bye for now.